Today we're going to learn some useful phrases for making suggestions in English. Imagine you're with your friends and it's almost the weekend and somebody says, "How about playing some board games this weekend?" We can use the phrase "how about" to make a suggestion. How about doing something, or how about we do something? How about playing some board games this weekend? How about we play some board games this weekend? And then somebody else says, "Well, that's what we did last time. Why don't we just go hiking instead? I really need a change of scenery." That's another phrase we can use to make a suggestion. Why don't we? And then another friend says, "I say we watch a movie at my place. The cooking's on me." That's another phrase we can use to make a suggestion. I say we watch a movie. I say we go to the beach. But then another friend says, "I think we should do something important. What if we volunteer at the animal shelter this weekend?" We can say, "What if we do something?" Or we can also say, "What if we did something? What if we volunteered at the animal shelter this weekend?" I don't know how people feel about volunteering, especially on the weekend. So I'm just testing the waters. What if we volunteered at the animal shelter? I love this idea. Perhaps we could stop by the elderly home on our way back. My sister works there, by the way. Perhaps we could. Another phrase, a polite one, perhaps means maybe. We can also say, maybe we can stop by the elderly home on our way back. That's about it when it comes to casual phrases. Let's talk about more semi-formal, formal phrases. I suggest is a great one. I suggest doing something, or I suggest we do something. Imagine you've got a big meeting tomorrow, but more and more people are calling in sick. So maybe it's a good idea to reschedule the meeting for next week. And you walk up to your boss and you say something like, "Well, I suggest rescheduling the meeting for next week." Or "I suggest we reschedule the meeting for next week." Formal, polite. We can also use one of the more casual phrases, of course. How about rescheduling the meeting for next week? How about we reschedule the meeting for next week? Let's reschedule the meeting for next week. Well, I say we reschedule the meeting for next week. Why don't we just reschedule the meeting for next week? What if we reschedule the meeting for next week? What if we rescheduled the meeting for next week? Any other phrases? Perhaps we could reschedule the meeting for next week. If you want to keep it casual, you can simply say, "Maybe we can reschedule the meeting for next week." So many phrases. Right? Let me know which phrases are your favorite. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.